What's up, guys, and welcome back. This is Jungle Entertainment. We give you really hot news for the trends and happenings in Nigeria, but in Africa and the world over. For those that are new here, be kind enough to the subscribe button and the bell icon so as to stay up with all the trends. What is trending in Nigeria right now? Congratulations to OBO, to Davido. Just got this news that Davido's beloved wife just gave birth. Chioma just gave birth to a bouncing baby boy. Big ups and congratulations to singer Davido. I mean, Davido has been going through a lot recently. Yes, he has been trending on social media. We got this news where this lady, not just one lady, so many ladies came up online and told her they impregnated them. Like one of them in America, the other one in France, some people in Nigeria, some in other parts of Africa. It's like a worldwide thing. Well, because and congratulations to singer Davido. Though we haven't heard anything from Davido, he hasn't disclaimed any of those points raised by those ladies or any of those allegations made by those ladies that he got them pregnant. We are still waiting to hear from him, but congratulations and big up to Davido. He has welcomed another son from his beloved wife Chioma. Another thing that's been trending in Nigeria is Twitter. We know Elon Musk has changed the name from Twitter to X. So many netizens have been complaining, and this the Twitter used to have a blue background, but right now the X has a black background. Like seriously, and we know there's this other app that's been contending with Twitter, Threads. It's like, yeah, so many persons downloaded Threads, but they are not really using Threads the way they are using Twitter. By the way, do you think Twitter will still be alive? Because what's trending in Nigeria too is hashtag RIP Twitter, or is X, because it's called X now. Do you think X will outsmart Threads or vice versa? Because also the Big Brother Naija reunion is going up. It's not really a reunion. All Stars rather is ongoing right now. They are cashing crews in the house, the likes of White Money. Who do you think will go home as a winner? Please, the comment section open for you to drop your comments. Still talking about Super Falcons, for a desk of Asisat Oshoala, one of the best strikers, female strikers we have on planet Earth, because she's doing very well for our club side and for our country side. She said, "My dad not happy with shirtless celebration." Super Falcons star striker Asisat Oshoala has said that her father was not happy with her choice of celebration following the team's spirited performance on Thursday. Sharing photos on her Instagram page on Friday, she said, "My dad is definitely not happy with my choice of celebration, but then again, life is a collection of moments." The Barcelona forward, who came on as a second-half substitute, swapped in on a defensive mix-up in the 72nd minute and beat an Australian defender for pace before slotting past the goalkeeper from a tight angle to hand the Super Falcons a 3-1 lead. The 29-year-old pulled off her jersey and ran to the sideline to celebrate her goal, with her teammates getting a yellow card in the process. Her iconic photo has since stirred contentious debates on social media with mixed reactions from netizens. Well, so many Muslims or so many netizens were not cool with her taking off her shirt, because as a Muslim, they're not supposed to do that. And according to what she said her dad wasn't happy with that. But you know, maybe it wasn't in her. I think she didn't do it intentionally. It was, I mean, the joy, the ecstasy, everything just happened at a fast pace. But well, she has said it. All we want is for Super Falcons to come home with a trophy. What is trending in Nigeria too, as I said earlier, is the Big Brother Nigeria. For a desk of Adams Link Media, my friend and social a YouTuber, said, "I think Big Brother Nigeria is a calculated distraction." During the NSAS election campaign, now subsidy and fuel increment, they just started a new season to distract many Nigerians from worrying about their suffering. What do you have to say regarding that? Do you really think this Big Brother drama is a calculated distraction? Please, the comment section is open for you to drop your wonderful comments. Now, remember what is trending too in Nigeria is the drama that's happening in Niger. We got this news that Niger has suspended the export of gold and uranium to France this Sunday with immediate effect. France suspended aid to Niger after the coup. So 1 out of every 3 light bulbs in France is powered by uranium from Niger. Wow. Wahala don't start. Drama between France and Niger. I should remember that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who is the chairman of ECOWAS, actually called for a meeting in Abuja to see what they can do regarding the coup in Niger, in Niger Republic. So talking about the ongoing drama in our country, Nigeria, we got this news that 15 ministerial nominees have submitted their credentials ahead of screening. Yeah. About 28 names were listed in the ministerial nominees, and we are still expecting other names to drop ASAP. But right now, 15 have submitted their credentials for screening. They're the waste time for this country, for Nigeria. And talking about the drama going on in the country too, because people are not really catching cruise with the recent fuel subsidy removal, we got this news that nationwide strike, stock homes with food, medicine, others, Labour tells Nigeria that the federal government will on Monday meet with the representative for the organized labor in an effort to prevent the nationwide strike called by the Nigerian Labour Congress. However, the NLC has advised citizens to stock their homes with food items, medicines, and other essential things ahead of the commencement of a 7-day strike to protest the removal of fuel subsidy and the escalating cost of living in the country. When I read this, I saw so many messages by netizens. People were saying, before you know it, they say that they'll go on strike. A day to that strike, they'll now call off the strike like 12 a.m. It's been happening in Nigeria. That's why most times we move 1 step forward and 3 steps backward. Well, let us see how it goes, because the suffering is becoming something else. The cost of living has skyrocketed within the past few days. Still talking about the drama going on in the country, we got this message that the federal government approved 25,000 naira allowance for medical doctors and dentists. Like, seriously, when I saw this, I was just laughing. 25,000. What can 25,000 do for you? What can 25,000 naira do for anybody in this country right now? What can you buy with 25,000 naira? You can't even fill your gas tank with 25,000 naira, and they are giving medical doctor 25,000, and at the end of the day, they will discourage people from traveling out of the country, especially the medical doctors. And if you go to the hospitals to receive medical treatment, our hospitals are in deplorable condition. Now, we should remember that our politicians don't receive medical treatment in Nigeria. No, they go out of the country. Well, according to the Wheels newspaper, that 54 days is during the past 54 days after fuel subsidy removal, that were at the palliatives, Nigerians asked President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he promised giving 12 million, he promised giving 8,000 naira cash transfer to 12 million poorest of the poor families. Until now, we haven't heard anything from Mr. President. What is really happening to us in this country? Still talking about the ministerial list, we got this news that from Ruben Abati that Kayamo, Fani Kayode, that other allies missing from Tinubu's ministerial list. Well, they are missing from the first list. Maybe they'll be captured in the second list. What do you have to say regarding that? Still talking about the politics in the country, that youth rejoice as El-Rufai's son, Ibori's daughter, and 3 other ex-governors' children named Reps Committee chairpersons. There's one thing about setting up a committee. Some people are happy, but some others are not happy at all. Whatever the case is, all we want is for a Nigeria to move forward, a positive Nigeria, because we are sick and tired of being sick and tired in this country. We really want things, we want things to move in the right direction. That's why we keep praying for good governance in the country. We want a leader that will take us to the promised land. But from the look of things, do you think we'll move to the promised land? Please drop a comment on the comment section. And thank you guys for watching this wonderful channel. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so as to stay updated with all the trends. See you soon and have a memorable day.